Welcome! Now we are going to discuss about installing a dual boot system using Ubuntu and Windows 7. First of all, backup your existing data. And the second is run a disk defork. Since I'm using installed version of Windows, I haven't had a whole lot time to fragment. Not to defrag your hard drive. This will open the disk management utility. We also see the information at the top of the screen as well.
The first thing we need to do is to create a partition of our hard drive. To do so, we need to click Start, search for disk, and then you can see, choose Create and Format Hard Disk Partition. As you can see, initially there is two partitions. The first one is the system reserve, and the second one is the primary partition, which is C. And you can see that there is unallocated and primary partition right on the left, below left. And that means the partitions here are all primary partition. There is no unallocated. Now we need to create some of these unallocated. To do so, we need to right click and click the shrink volume. As you can see, there is a wizard open, and you can just click as it is, so it is equal splitting the partition. Now there is unallocated partition for 9 gigs. You may close the window and then open the File Explorer to actually see that the C partition are being shrunk into 10 gigs. Now you may insert your Ubuntu CD or flash disk that contains Ubuntu installer and then reboot your PC, so we can open the Ubuntu installer. Now this is the Ubuntu installer. You may have try Ubuntu and install Ubuntu. Now if we are going to fully install Ubuntu, then click install Ubuntu. You might notice here that there is minimum space size and you need to connect to the internet. Minimum space size is actually stated in the Ubuntu websites, but the most minimum is 4.4 gigabytes, and you may actually connect to internet if you are actually installing the third-party installer from the checkbox above below. Now we have installation type here. We have install alongside Windows 7 since the previous one is Windows 7 or replace Windows 7. But in this case we need to choose something else because we are going to assign the partition manually. Now we can see our partition is listed here. There are 3 kinds. The first one is the system reserve, the second one is the C1, and the third one is the unallocated one. You can also see how much we are using. Like this system reserve are using only a little. You can see the green color on the most left, and you can see the type of the files, the file drive. Also, this is FS in this case. Now to install Ubuntu, you need to click free space and then click the add button there. Just open create a new partition windows and then select primary because we are going to do a primary partition. Now you may input the desired partition size here and you can change the drive type here. In this case, we are going to leave it as is, and don't forget to add the mount part. In this case, I'm choosing this last one. Now you can see there is this. Some of the unused partition are being used as the new drive. Since I'm actually left some of the files there, we actually can use it as a swap partition for Linux. Now we have free space that is 2000 megabytes. Click add and left as it is. And click use as swap area. Now it is a partition for Linux swap for swapping partition of Linux. Now we can just install it. Now
here you go, this is the time zone tab, so you can choose the country you live on. After that, click continue. The below is status bar of copying files. Yes, after that, this is keyboard layout. If all fix it, then click continue. You can test here, and then click your name. Then click your password. There are three choices, and we choose require my password to log in. You can encrypt the data to the home folder. You can choose login automatically too, but I prefer to choose require my password to login. Then click continue. And this is the slide of Ubuntu. If this is your first time to install Ubuntu, yep. Yes, the installation is complete. Then restart now. This is the CMD code. Yes, there are. Please remove installation media and close the tray if any, then press enter. So you must remove the CD first. After that, click on enter. Yep. There are 5 choices. You can use Ubuntu with Linux, memory test or Windows 7. Because this is dual boot. And choose Ubuntu with Linux 3.0, and here we go. Yep. So click your password first, then enter. This is the interface of Ubuntu on Linux. So you can choose again with, if you want to back again to Windows 7, we choose the Windows 7 choices. Then there we go, your Windows 7 is back. Yep, that's all.